A transgender woman brutally attacked in Texas last month was found shot and killed over the weekend. Video from April's assault shows several men beating the woman in a Dallas parking lot.
Malaysia Booker, born January 14, 1997, was a 22-year-old African-American trans woman. Malaysia's filmed assault in Dallas, Texas went viral on social media. She was later murdered the following month.
Morning, community and political leaders are mourning Malaysia Booker's death. Democratic presidential contenders Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Pete Buttigieg are calling for action, while Beto O'Rourke tweeted that transgender women of color across America deserve better.
This time it was me, the next time it could be someone else, close to you.
Less than a month after speaking out about her attack, Malaysia Booker was found shot to death in a Dallas neighborhood.
Upon arrival, officers found the complainant lying face down in the street, deceased from homicidal violence.
Booker's previous assault in April was captured on cell phone video. The 23-year-old told authorities she was beaten following a minor traffic accident and said her attackers used homophobic slurs. Authorities charged Edward Thomas with aggravated assault. Although it was flagged as a hate crime, gender identity is not listed under Texas's hate crime statute. At this point, police have not connected that attack to Booker's murder. Her father hopes it wasn't a targeted.
I pray that it wasn't, because I don't want to see nobody's child go through any of this, nobody's family.
Everywhere we go, she was picked on because she's transgender.
Advocacy groups say attacks on transgender people in the U.S. are on the rise. Last year, the Human Rights Campaign tracked at least 26 deaths due to fatal violence. The majority of victims were Black transgender women. Experts say as shocking as the numbers are, the number of victims could be even higher.
So often they will remain silent. And the data we have is based on the folks who have reported. We don't know about the folks who suffer in silence.
On April 12, 2019, Malaysia and a cousin went to see a fight in Royal Crest Apartments. Upon leaving, Malaysia backed into a car and tried to flee the scene. The driver got out of his car and held Booker at point until damages were paid. A crowd gathered around the altercation and Edward Thomas was offered $200 to assault Booker. Bystanders watched, videotaped, and yelled. This video was uploaded to social media and went viral. Malaysia had a concussion and a fractured wrist.
The man accused of beating Booker last month is out of jail, but police say there's nothing to connect him to Booker's death. The Human Rights Campaign says Booker is the 5th transgender person killed in 2019.
After Malaysia's attack, supporters held a small rally. Malaysia spoke out about assault against the transgender community.
This time it was me, the next time it could be someone else, close to you.
34-year-old Kendrell Lies was arrested and charged with Malaysia's murder. Police said that early in the morning of the murder, Booker was seen getting into a light-colored Lincoln, which matched the description of Lyle's car. Police discovered phone records between Malaysia and Lyle's, placing him in the area where Malaysia was murdered.
Serial killer accused of murdering 3 people in just 5 days. Dallas police say this could be the person killing transgender women. He's charged in the death of Malaysia Booker.
Kendrell Lies remained jailed while awaiting trial on murder charges in the death of 3 women in Dallas, including 22-year-old transgender woman Malaysia Booker in May of 2019.
400 people joined in remembrance and solidarity to pay honor to a woman now known for the ugly violence that hurt her, the violent act that killed her, and the campaign to stop violent attacks against transgender women like her.
I grew up with a brother who I loved, then I was later introduced to Malaysia, who I loved a little bit more. That was my sister, my friend, and she meant a lot to me.
Malaysia Booker, as her mother said today, was also Pierre Booker, her son. Booker, Stephanie Houston said, fought to live her life as a transgender woman. She also fought to stand up for her friends.
Love is action. if you look around, you can tell that Malaysia was loved.
A special recognition from the city of Dallas.
Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings and 2 city council members all in attendance today. A purposeful act to stand with Booker's family and with Dallas's LGBTQ community, taking a stand against hate and hurt faced by Malaysia Booker and others.
Praying that justice is completely served for Malaysia. She was such a beautiful young soul, living life, being true to herself, praying for her family, praying for their continued strength, and most of all, praying for justice to be fully served for Malaysia Booker.